What's up everyone and welcome to another Pokemon Top 5 video. It's kind of weird, it's a top 5, not a 10. Anyway, Pokemon X and Pokemon Y are just around the corner and a ton of new features have been revealed to make their debut in the 6th generation. I can barely contain my excitement for these new games, and I thought it'd be a good idea to share with you guys the things I'm most excited for in these upcoming games. So here are the top 5 things I'm most excited for in Pokemon X and Y. Number 5. The new Pokemon. A new Pokemon game is coming out. Quick, what's the first thing you want to see? The new Pokemon, of course. That is the first thing that everyone wants to see when a new Pokemon game is announced. From cotton candy to ancient mystical swords, X and Y has revealed some really interesting Pokemon designs and a wide variety of typings never seen in previous Pokemon games. Plus, there's the entirely new Fairy type, which is sure to bring about some wonderful new Pokemon and retype some of our old favorites. Ever since Pokemon X and Y were announced, I believe we saw the starters, of course, Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie, plus the legendaries Yveltal and Xerneas. Just those 5 pretty much let me know that this generation was going to be awesome. And I do have to admit, I spoiled myself just a little bit with the leaks of the new Pokemon, because some people already have the games, which kind of sucks, but yeah, I'll admit I've pretty much seen all of them. But honestly, I'm very satisfied with the way most of them ended up looking, and I'm just really looking forward to actually catching them all in this game. This is the first time where I'm actually gonna try to complete the Pokédex. I just really want to know what Pokemon have been retyped with Fairy coming out and the changes to a couple of other types, like what's been retyped, what new types are all of the Pokemon that we've seen through Nintendo and also the ones that have been leaked. I'm so excited to actually just try and catch them and train them up, see what they evolve into. Even though I've seen a lot of them, I just actually am really looking forward to training my troop of Kalos Pokemon. Number 4. Mega Evolution. Of all the new features announced for Pokemon X and Y, I still think the most surprising of all has been Mega Evolution. The last few generations have introduced better graphics, animations, and a few little features every once in a while and kind of mini-games and stuff like that, but there hasn't been anything as fresh as this in a long time. This was a really bold move, adding a 4th evolution. That was something that people literally never thought would be possible. Like, I guess it's not technically a 4th evolution, but Mega Evolution basically allows 3rd stage Pokemon to go even further, something that really a lot of people never thought about, and I think it's something a lot of people will actually enjoy. I will admit I didn't really enjoy the design of a lot of these Mega Evolutions when they first came out, because that's what I thought. I thought they were a 4th evolution, but now we've learned that Mega Forms are sort of the unlocked potential of a Pokemon. So as we see, I really like to use Lucario as the example because I think he just looks awesome, and he was mainly the one that I was hating on at first, but you think of Lucario, he's already a fully grown Pokemon, and then Mega Lucario is kind of him becoming Super Saiyan. That is literally all I could think of. I didn't know how to explain it, so they're Super Saiyan Pokemon. People have, I guess, compared it a little bit to Digimon, like Warp Digivolution, and I'm kind of guilty of that as well, but it's actually grown on me quite well. I think it's a really good addition to the Pokemon series, and it's definitely taking it to the next step and not keeping it as safe as they did in like Black and White and previous generations. Number 3. The story. Pokemon games have never really been known to have a super complex story, you know? You get your starter Pokemon and set out on your journey to defeat the 8 gym leaders and take on the champion, catch them all, and it's pretty much every game. There is, of course, always the little twist with the legendary Pokemon and the evil teams like Team Rocket trying to take over the world, Team Galactic doing their interdimensional stuff, and, you know, Team Aqua and Magma fighting over the land and the ocean, and then Rayquaza's doing his own thing. But Pokemon Black and White and their sequels Black and White 2 mixed it up with a deeper story full of characters I actually cared about, like N, you beautiful, beautiful man. So with X and Y, I'm really excited to see what happens with Team Flare. They already seem like one of the weirder teams that we've seen in Pokemon games, with their wanting to make the world a more beautiful place and their funky fashion. It's very strange because we don't know a lot about them. All that's really been said is that they want to make a more beautiful world. I have no idea how that's going to play into the story or how that's going to link to the legendaries Yveltal and Xerneas. Are they going to battle it out, or are they going to be friends wanting to keep Kalos a peaceful place? I honestly have no idea. I haven't heard anything about this, and that's one of the things that I'm actually really avoiding spoilers for, because the story is something I'm really looking forward to in this game. Number 2! Character customization. I'm a huge fan of RPGs, a lot more than just Pokemon, and I don't know what it is about it, but every time I pick up a new RPG, I spend at least 2 hours just creating my character. This is something that people have been wanting in Pokemon for a really long time, is being able to create their own Pokemon trainer, whether that be what you wish you looked like as a Pokemon trainer, or whatever crazy idea you had of making your own fan character. Now that is finally possible in Pokemon X and Y. Every new town you visit will have different accessories that you can purchase, like hats, different boots, different shirts and dresses for the girls, and just all these cool little things that you can customize your character with, not to mention the fact that at the beginning of the game, you can choose your hair and skin color, and I'm sure that this is something they'll expand upon in the future generations. I highly doubt this is one of the things that they would scrap, because it's honestly been one of the things that so many people have been wanting for such a long time, and finally the base is here. But still, character customization is finally in it. I hope you guys can tell this is what I'm most excited for. I really don't know why. I think I might have a problem. Just look at all these options. Just look at all these options. Just look at all these options. Guys, seriously, I think I have a problem. Number 1! The experience. No, I don't mean the experience you get from beating other Pokemon. No, I don't mean experience as in growing older and learning things from doing things. What I mean by experience is actually getting to pick up and play the game and just feel the 6th generation of Pokemon. I've been following this game ever since it was announced, and every little new thing that they've announced, whether it be Mega Evolutions, little trailers with just like new areas of the game, the graphics, just the new Pokemon, everything about it just makes me want to play this game and just makes me want to know what the experience of playing the 6th generation games is like. Recently, the reviews for the games actually came out, and we got to hear a little bit about what other people that have already played the game say it feels like, and almost everyone that I've heard has said that there's nothing else like it. It's literally no other Pokemon game has felt like this. And I actually ran into a couple of little clips that I just want to show you guys, because as I watched them myself, I just felt like I was so immersed into it. I don't know, it's the first time I've actually felt like I was in a Pokemon game, and I'm actually just gonna play them because I feel that I can't really explain it. It's just something that I guess you either can feel or you don't. So here you go. The scene with the cave especially, I don't know why, it's just the ambience of the music, I guess, and just like, I don't know what it is, but these are just the first Pokemon games that I legitimately just can't wait to actually get to play. Black and White, I was excited, but it wasn't anything like this. There literally hasn't been a time, I think for any game, not just Pokemon. I really don't know what it is, guys, but I've never felt this way before. And I swear, this is true. And I just want to play Pokemon X and Y so bad. I don't even know why I'm singing. It's just, I'm so excited for these games. And that has been my top 5 things I'm most excited for in Pokemon X and Y. Of course, there are a bunch of other stuff to be excited for. I just decided to keep it to my top 5 because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm kind of growing crazy for the games here, so if it would have been a top 10, I probably just would have kept rambling on, and this video would have never been over. But as always, this has been my opinion, my top 5 things, so let me know what you guys are most excited for Pokemon X and Y. Of course, they are only a week now from release, maybe a little less. Some people already have the games, most people don't, so let me know what you're most excited for, whether it's leaked information that you've seen or the actual stuff that Nintendo has shown or just anything else that you might be excited for in these new upcoming Pokemon games. I'd like to do a little reminder here at the end that on October 12th, I will be starting my Let's Play for the games when they come out, so be sure to subscribe to check that out, and subscribe for any other little updates that might be coming. Honestly, the games are right around the corner, but you never know if Nintendo's gonna surprise us and throw a little bit more information, or if you want to stay tuned for all of my other content, be sure to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this top 5, be sure to leave a like and share this video with anyone that you might think will be interested in something like this. I've been MunchingOrange, thank you all for watching, and see you all next time.